Hello, I'm Mrs. Callahan. Welcome to first grade. I am really looking forward to a fantastic school year with you all. Today, I just wanted to tell you a few things and then to give you a quick tour of my Blackboard classroom that will now be your classroom as well. I want to let you know that I am here to help you. If you have any difficulties with anything, any questions about PA Virtual, anything at all, please do not be afraid to email me or call me. I will try my best to help you or to get answers to your questions. And if I can't help you, I will find someone else who can. So please, 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 I am here to help you. Just let me know how I can do that. So now I'd like to give you a tour of my Blackboard classroom. This is Mrs. Callahan's language arts class, and when you press the link for my classroom, it's going to bring you first to this page. This page is called Where to Find Things, and I'm going to leave this up at least for probably the first 2 weeks so that any tips that we might need or any help we might need is right here at your fingertips. It has information on what can be found at each of the links over here at the side. So that's, if you would press here, that's what would be there, and that's also our landing page when you log in. Okay, so if I go down to teacher information, this is where you will find my picture. You'll find my email address, my work phone number, and just a little note that I wrote here. If I go down to syllabus and information, this is very, very helpful for those of you that might be new or those of you that might just need reminded of how to do something. If you press this, videos help for learning coaches, it has a bunch of videos right here that have been created by teachers here at Pennsylvania Virtual to find and do certain things on here that maybe come off a little bit confusing. So any help you might need, this is a great place to look. Now if I go down to class materials and I go to announcements, once the first couple weeks of school are over, this is what the landing page will be for the remainder of the school year. The announcements page is where you will find the daily or the weekly plans for our class, including what we will be doing during live class and what your students should be completing in async. It also will have any other announcements that maybe just our class needs to be aware of. So that is somewhere that you'll need to check each day. If we go down to class content, this is where our weekly plans will always be posted. And then if you go down a little bit, there's language arts skill resources. This is really wonderful because let's say you realize your child is really struggling in phonics or really struggling with handwriting. You can click on this folder. And in this folder, there are resources by topic. So if they are struggling with phonics, you could click on the phonics, and each of the skills, the skill practice is by unit. So it's in the same order that it'll be presented in the curriculum. So that is a very, very helpful place to go. Also, please don't be afraid to talk to me as well. If you don't see something here for a skill or something that your child is struggling with, please let me know and I can refer you to some different resources. If we go down to Collaborate is where we will have our live classes. So right now it says scheduled sessions. And the scheduled sessions that are in here are for our Dibbles assessments that are next week, and then also for our first grade assembly. Okay, and then the other very helpful button in here is recordings. If I press recordings, this is where all of the recordings of our live classes will be stored. And you can access these at any time during the school year. You just have to put in the date that you're searching for, and then you will be able to sit and listen for the entire class of what you missed. Let's say your child is sick and maybe they're not feeling up to being part of the live class. Maybe 2 or 3 hours later, your child's feeling pretty good and they might sit down and listen to the class they've missed. So this is very, very helpful in those cases. If you go down to class grades, this is where you'll find all of your assignments once they're graded and any scores of activities you may have done. And then if you go down to tools and help, under there is online school, and when you click on that, that'll take you to a separate window and to the OLS, which is the online school. If you go down below that, there's tech support. That will take you to the Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School Technology Support webpage, where there's a lot of different support topics for anything you might be struggling with or need help with. Underneath that is the Blackboard help. This is a Blackboard help website where you can find help with different topics in Blackboard and how to do certain things. Okay, so down below there is a link called Getting Started, and this link actually takes you to Pennsylvania Virtual Getting Started video guides. This is something that was created a few years back, and if you go to this site, this has a quick reference of a lot of the different applications and programs that Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School uses. So what's nice about this is that it's Pennsylvania Virtual Charter specific in the help categories. So that may be something you want to look at as well. Please remember, let me know if you have any questions about anything. Thank you.